Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I just wanted to go and do a quick open box of the Rich Solar 12x100 MonoCrystalline solar panels. Now these are the full panels that are shaped like picture frames, so they each weigh about 15 pounds. So it's going to be a little bit to get them out of that box, but let's take a look at them, check out the quality. And I also brought a couple accessories here, the Z brackets that are also made by Rich, and we'll go ahead and take some measurements of the panels themselves so we can verify that as well. So stay tuned. All right, guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and open this. I zoomed in a little bit, so I'm gonna bring the box down, and then I'm gonna open the box from down there, and then I'm gonna take out one or two, whatever will fit up on the stand, and maybe put the other one down in front of the box. And then we'll talk about the one I put up on the easel. So let's go and do that. Let's go and take this box and put it down. Now the box is a good quality box. It's not that weird particle box that you get sometimes from China. All right. That feels like recycled material. This is your standard cardboard. Now it does have a lot feeling of recycledness, but other than that, no. All right, so we got some corner padding here, and there's two in there, if you can see. I'm gonna pull the one up and put it down, put them up on the thing here. And of course I opened it up backwards here, so okay, so they're both in there, and that's good. So here's the other one down here, and we'll put that one up in front of the box here. We'll take that covering off as well. Let's go and get that box out of here and put that right there. So I'm gonna turn this around. It's a pretty looking, good quality unit now. So we're gonna put that right in there like that. And you got a little logo up here, and you got the wiring box in the back over there. All right, let's see where we got. And this one down here is gonna be pretty much more of the same. Oh, thank God the breeze picked up around here. I'll tell you, I was about to die. And I'm gonna let that one sit right in the ground, because this is outdoor stuff going on here. So this one, yeah, all right. I think it's got a slight covering on that. So let's take a closer look at these now that we've got them out of the box. All right, we're just gonna do a quick walk around here now that we've got them out of the box here. So there they are sitting on the easel. All right, we'll take a closer look of the design, and then we back up here, pan down. We got like, ain't much to them, bunch of cells wrapped up in aluminum frame. As you can see, there are no mounting holes coming off from this side. They're all on that under part, and we'll take a closer look at those in a minute. The cell structure, as you can see it right there. And they come over here, and then they got their other connecting point down there. Now these are all probably collecting sunlight right now, so the chargers should be, they're working right now, and they're not connected to anything. So let's flip these around and see what we got on the other side. Just going to take a quick look here. We're going to do a walk around. So I did take a quick looky, and what we got here are basically, you got your cables. They look rather normal, nothing there. You got the cable box here. You got your sealant that's been put up there to hold that box in place, and that looks about right. Caulking looks normal. You got that caulking runs all over it, up on the inside as well, and down along the bottom. The other thing to talk about would be the mounting points that it has. You've got look, about a 1/4 inch, should fit right through there pretty good, a 1/4 inch bolt. You got a couple of notches right here, and they're only on this side right now. You got notches here, and 2 points, 3 trailing on the far side down there. And then you got these coming around here like that. Your connections here are just about, they're pretty normal there. Look at that, there's not much there. Your standard MC4s. The information plate back here, I'll just hold the screen there, you can read through that. 100 watts, 18.6. Got maximum power amperage is 5.38. Open circuit 22.8. The short circuit current is 5.78. Operating temperatures, there are your dimensions right there. We'll check that out with the measuring tape. My focus has 45.5 by 20.5 by 1.4. And you got all good information on there. Even the manufacturer. Look at that. All right, y'all. I just wanted to go ahead and follow up with the measuring of the panel. I mean, it's not like they're not gonna send you the, but we got 45.5, so that's correct. We got 20.5 on the narrow side, and then now on the depth we have 1.4, just like they said in the specs on that back data sheet. I'm gonna go ahead and throw in for your information, you got about a 1 inch back here on that back panel, the back lip that curls under, and that's your mounting area if you're gonna do it that way. I'm actually interested in doing it from the side for some reason, but I don't see, there are no holes on the side, so that's going to be a drilling operation there if I'm going to do that. All right, so as promised, let's take a look at these Z brackets. These were just under 10 bucks, if I recall correctly. Now you come with four, you get a set of screws, and then the nut and bolt collection. Look about a 1/4 inch and about an inch. And that'll be the Rich Solar mounting hardware. These are the blacks. They've also got the silver ones if you're interested in that. They look, let's see here, we have 2 inches and 2.4 inches on the width from there to there. You got, it's just about 1 inch. That makes sense because that's the size of the back plate lip that we just measured. That's 1 inch that way. You've got this long slot here to help you with some of the wiggle room. So when you do that, you got a nice logo here from Rich Solar. So that's kind of taking possession of this product. It's metal, and it's a Z bracket. So I guess we'll mount down there and then bring it in, set it on top, and then do your follow-up mounting there. And here are your screws, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4. And you do, looks like you get the split washers in there as well. So only 4 of the bolts, and you got 8 of the screws. All right, so if you put in a Z bracket on, I'm not really quite sure how you want to do it, but you're going to have the option to put it like this. Then you set the panel down somewhere, and then you can mount it off to the side here. You've got the 1 inch down here underneath is what I was talking about, this 1 inch lip underneath. You got to work with for your mounting platform. Now if these work for you, you can put that down here, put a couple bolts in there, and then set the panel down on the other mounting frame, and then you can then tie it in with that one. Or flip it around and do it like that, and that way you got wiggle room like here. And this is the sound bracket. So maybe if you want to put these into your frame, into your permanent base of the mount, and then set these down in there. I don't know, whatever's easiest for you. Now I gave you this angle here, so you can see that these brackets will not come all the way flush. This flush, what I mean flush this way. So we got about right there. So you're going to have about a 1/2 inch play when you lay it down in there using these brackets, if this is the way you're going to use them. All right, y'all, so that about wraps it up here for our open box of the Rich Solar 12100 watt monocrystalline solar panels here. It's a kit that comes into 2 versions, so you get 2 of them. Now you don't have to buy 2 at a time. You can buy 1, 2, and 4. I mean, they sell you whatever mix you want. But this particular item came in at 2, and it'll come in its own box, so you know it's a kit version. They didn't just send you 2 individual pieces. We took a look at it. We took a look at a close-up look at the panel itself. Look at some of the sail structure. We looked at its framing, kind of identified the mounting points on it, looking at the holes. We took a look at the back side. We saw the wiring harness. We saw the actual wiring bracket in the back. And we've got we took a good look at the data plate in the back just to verify some of the information that's in there. We also verified the measurements. What else did we take a look at? We looked at the caulking on how it was actually applied, some of the quality control on it, so that we kind of get an idea how they're assembling these in the rear there in their manufacturing area, putting them together. It has a Montclair, California address on the box, and I'm sure there's going to be some specification inside talking about how certain components are made overseas. Now the current capabilities, obviously this is a 12 volt 100 watt panel. It's got its spec sheet in the back, but the 100 watt is a very popular format. This particular format, I mean, you can get them bigger, but on this particular side, I had to actually reduce down to the 12100s because of the width. Actually, this was more of a measurement or a sizing combined purchase versus a watt power. Now you can buy 170, I believe it is 170, 190 watt, but they get longer and wider. So if you've got to put these on a particular surface with limited or certain conformations that you need to accommodate in that surface, then you got to watch those measurements. Maybe instead of getting one 200 watt panel, maybe you need to get 2 100 watt panels that'll seem to fit on that surface, the mounting surface that you're intending to do it, either on top of a van or other vehicle. So that way you can then start staggering them and get them in a way that's safe and structurally sound as you're laying them all on that surface that you're putting them on. Most likely on a vehicle on this size right here. Not much more to say about it. We took a quick look at the accessories on Rich Solar's Z brackets. These are the black ones. They've got the silver ones. We took some measurements just to confirm what exactly they are going to cover And we also look at some of the fitment on it too, how they actually slide up against these panels and just what to expect, at least when you get them. They seem kind of small right now in the box as you pull them out, but they're metal, and you got 4 of them. So I mean, I wouldn't trust them in a hurricane. I've got some other accessories or hardware that I'm intending on trying to use, but it bumps up the cost of installation. Your brackets and your bolts and stuff, I mean, that can get up into $50, $60, $70. So you need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 brackets perhaps, if it's gonna be in a standalone area. I'm not sure I will fit this. I'm gonna dry fit this, and I'll take a look and see what the Z brackets can possibly accomplish, and then look at some of the custom hardware that I'm intending on using to install these particular panels. But other than that though, I hope you enjoyed this. It's been hot out here though. I've been drinking water, but it's hot out here. And I figured though, since it's an open box and these are solar panels, I owed it to this solar panel, these solar panels, put them out in the sun and talk about them in their environment. So I hope you enjoyed that, and look forward to any of your comments in the next one I put out there. Probably some of the installation of this. Of course, you can do a thumbs up and then rate this video. Apparently that's a YouTube thing. I don't particularly follow all that. I just do these videos because it's informative, and I learned a lot from everybody else's videos that are out there. So maybe you picked up 1 or 2 things, and that's fine with me. Until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye now.